Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. This is iAllegedly. And we've got a good one for you because I have a question. And the question is, where is Joe Biden? Where is Joe Biden? Enough is enough is enough is enough. I have a second question, and that is, guys, do you think that lately there's news that happens and all of a sudden you get a bigger news story to kind of take your mind off of what just happened? You notice that that keeps happening over and over and over again? This is utterly ridiculous right now. Okay, like, subscribe, and today we have no sponsor. First things first, guys, think about this. Joe Biden steps down. There's all this speculation after the debate. The debate was an absolute disaster for Joe Biden. And oh my gosh. The funny thing about this is that so many people predicted that he was going to step down. There's all these deadlines that had to be met, you know, by certain dates. So over the weekend, on the 21st, we get notification from Joe Biden. But here's the thing that doesn't make any sense, is that when you are a president of the United States, everything that you do is documented. Everything, pictures, you know, you sign an executive order and people take pictures of that. It gets posted online. You can find it all over the place. The signature that was on his I'm going to step down, you know, and not run for re-election line doesn't match anything that he signed previously. Okay, so doesn't that make you think, oh, where is he? Who signed this? It wasn't on the presidential seal, which I talked about earlier in my short from that day. But what is this? What is this, guys? Okay, now, again, we generally don't do politics because it's a business channel, but the business of this, here is the thing. Kamala Harris is not the most popular vice president. She was going to do certain things that didn't happen. What's going to happen, first of all, guys, if she is in fact the pick, you're going to have people like me that live here in California talk about all these people that have come across the border and completely destroyed the state right now. It is just taken away services, and the border is wide open. Let's face it, guys. Let's just face it. Who is going to be her running mate? Well, I have said for the longest time that it was going to be Gavin Newsom that would step in. And this guy's not following mom's directions. Oh, okay. That's funny. Anyways, so what we have is we have a situation that Biden was forced out. What was he given? What was he given to leave? Was it a retirement package? Was it money? What was it? We don't know. Nobody knows because nobody's seen him. So his brother steps forward and said, we need to make him as comfortable as possible in these final days. Well, what does that mean, guys? What's that mean? Is he sick? Is he dying? Who knows? None of us know. Where's Dr. Jill right now during this time? Don't you guys have these questions? Don't you have these questions? Now, again, there's people that like Kamala Harris, and that's great. There's people that like the Democratic Party, that's great. There's people that like Donald Trump, that's great. It's your choice, okay, to vote for whoever you want. People like RFK, it's your choice, okay? So the point is that Kamala Harris gets endorsed by Joe Biden, but the donors are furious. Barack Obama says we need to have a mini election. You guys had an election right now. This is not normal by any means. Now, here's one thing that was sent to me from somebody, and they talked about this. What if the presidential election is not by 3 and 4 points, and you know it's close in this state and it's not? What if it was like a 30-point deficit for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris? Well, and it was unwinnable. Okay? What if it was that bad? Would that sway people's opinion? Would they sit there and say, okay, we got to get rid of this guy. We got to get rid of a loser, and we got to get somebody new. Okay, that's great. With the way money is raised, you just can't give it to somebody else. It's Biden-Harris. That money has to go to either him or her. Now, if he steps down, how can he still run the country? You know, when Lyndon Johnson decided not to run It created a real problem. That was 56 years ago, guys, when that happened. And he came out with, it was like a 4,000 page document and speech talking about what he had done and what he was gonna do. We're getting nothing, guys. We're getting nothing about this. Now, what's great, what's funny is the infighting amongst people, because politicians are ruthless people. They don't care about you and I. They care about winning. That's all they care about. You know, John Morgan, famous lawyer who has raised a ton of money, has stepped forward and said that this is Joe Biden's F you to all his donors. And you can keep the $1 million I gave you guys, but I'm not raising another dime for you. Understand this, there is a tremendous amount of people that feel this way. So with that being said, what's gonna happen, guys? Seriously, what's gonna happen? Now, do you have a mini election? Do you have a, you know, you got a little over 100 days until the election, guys, right now. I can't even believe that this is possible, but what do you do right now in a country like this? You know, they've lied to us and told us how great this guy is and how he's on top of his game, and we've talked about this, but this guy is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found right now. So with that being said, what happens? What happens? What's the answer to this right now? Do you just work through this and see what happens? I mean, no, guys, I don't think so. I don't think it's right or fair or anything like that, because a lot of people have donated, and they didn't donate to her, they donated to him, basically. So there's that. The other thing is, I have been saying for the longest time that it's going to be Gavin Newsom that's going to run. Now, here's the thing. The 12th Amendment to the Constitution, we still have that, states that you cannot have two people run from the same state and get electoral votes. So you can't have him on the ticket to get the 54 electoral votes, because she does live in Washington, D.C., but she also carries a residence here in California, and so does Governor Hairgel. So it would have to be somebody else. So what happens, guys? What happens? I just think that this is crazy times right now. You know, the Secret Service Director, Kimberly Cheeto, was on in front of Congress yesterday talking about, you know, all the, you know, answering questions, or should I say not answering questions. But this is an absolute scam that we don't get answers from something like this that happened. You know, people died, people got injured, Donald Trump was shot at, and you can't answer questions about simple, basic police procedure. You know, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Well, it's an ongoing investigation, then why show up? Or they should have had the investigation and the inquiry done I wish it would have been in private, so she could have answered questions, because we learned nothing. Nancy Mace, was a congresswoman, I believe, from North Carolina or South Carolina, one of the Carolinas, told her she was full of S and lost her mind. And a lot of people just lost it yesterday. So let me know, guys, what you think about this. Is this realistic? Is this, you know, an investigation? Do they come up with different things to make us not think about something? Is that what this is? You know, Kimberly Cheeto is an imbecile, okay? Absolutely. And one of the congressmen said, you need to go back protecting Doritos, which is funny, but it's not funny, because I'm telling you guys, in the world, you need to have our leaders safe. And I don't care what side you're on, you need to make sure that everything goes smoothly and that there is no potential for violence or for anybody getting hurt. You feel that way now? Things insane right now. And then you've got this woman up there who's worried about diversity hires and making sure we have the proper amount of people. I'm telling you, fly a plane, hop on a plane. And, you know, hey, today's pilot is 19 and he's got a little bit of experience. You know what I mean? You'd lose your mind. Speaking of that, my daughter was at LAX today, and still canceling flights, still have a complete debacle with the software. And again, you're not talking about that right now. You're talking about other things. keep getting thrown down the road. You have one software company that makes it so that trades don't go through. I have had people since I did my last video that said, oh, Dan, you're right. I didn't have transactions go through. I didn't have money get transferred. My credit union says that they don't know when it's going to go through, but the money's gone. You understand? I intended it to go here, and you can't find it right now. You concerned about that? No, shh. Look over here. Look over here. Bet again. Where is he right now? Where is he? Where's Dr. Jill? Who's going to run right now? And again, this is not, he's talking politics. This is insane, guys. It really is. When you think about this country, we need to come together, and we need to work together, and we need to have one goal. And again, you can be on the other side, you can be on any side you want, but you need to believe that it's going to be fair during this time. But again, we've been lied to for so long that this guy was in such great shape. Fine, okay? Let's just accept that. Well, if he's gone, should he step down? Answer that. If you can't run for re-election, can you not govern? Is that too, oh, damn, look, you know what you're asking? That's too much. Sounds like politics to me. I have a girlfriend that is having, her daughter's having a baby. And I think about the world to be born in 2024. What a world this is, okay? And, you know, it's very difficult. We need the same things right now. We all need the same things, so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where is he? What's going on? He's going to come out later on in the week and talk. We need a president, guys. We need a president. Is he dead? Is he alive? What do you think? Let me know and share your thoughts on this stuff. But they're starting to throw all of these names of all these people that could be her running mate, and she's going to go to Delaware, and she's going to meet with the campaign committee because she's taking over. That's crazy, guys. But she doesn't have the support of her party. Not everybody. Okay, even Ocasio-Cortez says this is wrong. Okay, which is crazy. I can't believe I just quoted her. Okay, let me know what you think about this. Just a real quick video this morning, and want to know what you think about this. But let me know. Share your thoughts on all this stuff. And you want to email me, it's hello@iallegedly.com. Okay? I'll see you very soon.